Nico and I had a good idea who the killer was. Now all we had to do was persuade Navet.
Sir, I already tried starting it up. I think it's broken.
Nonsense, Moo. This machine has the power of 10 investigators.
But investigators never fail to start up, sir.
Your pessimism is duly noted, Moo. But have faith. This machine will analyze the scene, compute the data, and deduce everything for us. The location of the second shooter will be a mystery no more. One moment.
A marvel indeed, sir. Though at the moment...
Your pessimism has... Let me think.
If I could just...
Shh! Eh bien, Moo, now try realigning the laser matrix.
Sir, I have no idea what that is.
Move over, Moo. Now, let me see. Oscillating reverberator? Check. Refraction spectrometer? Check. Now, what can I do? Ah, Monsieur Stobbart, it's only you. Glad you could finally make it.
Inspector, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Oh, yes? I shall be the judge of that.
I think I know who the killer is.
Really?
Yep, he's a gardener called Shears living in London.
Fascinating. And the good news?
We don't need to do your reconstruction.
You joke with me, Monsieur Stobbart.
It's not a joke. This guy Shears was working for a Russian ex-mobster. It's all part of a highly complex fraud.
Gardeners, KGB, fraud. You are a fantasist, monsieur. And I have no time for fantasy. Reality is my suitcase, as you Americans say. Now, stand over there and keep out of trouble until the others arrive.
Well, who are we waiting for?
Mademoiselle Collard and Father Simeon. Please, I am very busy. Ah, Moo, a clever choice. But no cigar for you. Try the red.
Mon Dieu!
The busts.
Monsieur Stobbart, please remain within the main gallery.
If I pulled the plug out, I'd just get Navet even more worked up. I decided to bide my time and wait for the right moment. Just 90. That was where La Malediccio used to hang. That was where La Malediccio used to hang. The gap. The security camera still kept a vigil over the gallery. Lane.
Stobbart.
I gather you're the man to ask about the provenance for the painting.
For La Malediccio? Well,
I'd like to see.
so speak to Bijou. The provenance is in the office safe. She has the key.
Lane was a pushover when you had him cornered. Though it looked like Bijou hadn't been completely honest with me after all. I needed to pay her another visit. What do you think of Navet?
I have The
What do you think of
who?
the policeman with...
I assume he's another idiot.
Why's that?
I believe one can tell a man by the company he keeps.
What's the deal with that device over there?
It's a farce. They've been trying to get it working.
Looks like some...
It
Okay.
yeah.
Sir. Yes, Moo. I was just about to say the same thing. Do it. Moo, what have you done?
Pardon me, sir, but I believe it was you who said,
This is no time.
Mon Dieu.
Stobbart.
Monsieur,
But I...
this
Okay. I considered making a run for it, but forcing Moo to chase me would have been cruel. And it would have been silly to risk... Better to play along with Nave and get... It was pointless trying... Vera's... I didn't... Mr. Rickenbacker?
You better have some good news.
I am...
Go on, then.
I went to visit Medovsky, the owner...
Go on.
I found some paperwork that proves Medovsky
Great work. But we're gonna need more. You have to find the...
the artist restoring the...
Why do I sense some...
Take one guess.
I give...
Hector Lane, the art critic...
Go and speak.
I spoke with Lane. He says the provenance for the...
Good words.
Apparently...
You need to take a look at that problem.
I'm gonna go find out why she lied.
Get round there, Stobbart. See if you can get the...
If I pulled the... I decided to... That wouldn't make any... It was better not to... The bust stared. It was pointless trying to get a closer look at them. Excuse me.
Please, monsieur.
Inspector Nave. What seems to be the problem?
Monsieur Stobbart, if Paris' finest cannot get this very expensive and very complex machine, then I doubt if an insurance salesman...
I'm an insurance assessor, actually.
Oh, I see. Well,
Oh, yeah? Well,
whatever. You are neither qualified nor clever enough.
Like us.
What was that, Moo?
I said,
have you been a detective long? You've...
Mao.
Well, I've had a lot of hot...
Oh, yes?
What?
Precisely how many hot dinners have you had, monsieur? You prove my point for me, monsieur. Precision and accuracy.
You truly are a unique and amazing man, Inspector Now.
Oh, I'm glad.
I was sure I could get the machine to work if I could just get Nave out of the... The bus stayed. The poster looked old. The busts. Can I ask?
If you...
Is Nave a good detective?
He's a...
You lied on your...
Do I?
Is there any... What does it do?
You're...
Okay, thanks. I was going to talk about that, but then I remembered I had a lot to do. I didn't want to... I had to hurry up and... I had to... The plug was already... Inspector Nave. You must be the top dog around here.
Yes, I am the top dog.
How about Top Banana?
Kindly cease your...
Just ask.
Monsieur Stobbart, if you continue to hassle me...
I decided to drop it for... I know this sounds obvious, but are you sure it's plugged in?
Monsieur Stobbart,
We all make mistakes.
what a ridiculous general... Look, I can see from here it's... Ah,
Do you need assistance, sir?
very fun. One moment.
That got rid of him. Now is my chance. I was going to have to figure that out quickly. The machine did nothing. I needed to set the switches into the... Time to get the show on the road.
See, Moo? I knew I would get it working.
I'm not sure.
Precisely.
Yes, sir. Sir, I beg your pardon, but I think they...
Go on.
We have no victim.
Good God, Moo. Are you suggesting I kill someone for the sake of this
No, sir. Just saying we...
Ah, yes. I see. You... I, of course, foresaw this. And I nominate...
Me?
Have you ever acted, Monsieur Stobbart?
Well, I...
Hmm.
no.
So, not the lead. Nevertheless, here is your...
But he looks nothing like the victim.
Oh, let me think of a way to make...
Relying on Nave's problem solving. I had to find something to make me more like Henri. I'll have a look around. Maybe I'll find something.
Yes, you do that. Ah, you have arrived at last. Please, make your...
Father Simeon, Nico,
Hi, Joe.
welcome to this...
Let me guess.
Not quite.
But that's crazy.
Tell me about it.
So what do we do?
Carry on anyway. And nail...
What about Nave?
Ignore him.
And this charade?
The reconstruction? Well, sooner it starts, sooner it's over.
George, what on earth is that machine?
It's Nave's baby.
But we already know.
Sure we do. But Nave...
Quiet, please!
Lane was right. Nave was... Now that the machine... You got any idea how I can be more like Henri?
You mean apart from being dead?
Well, ideally, yeah.
Monsieur Stobbart, must I hold your hands at every turn? Figure it out, Mr. Insurance.
Can I just...
Go.
There was no point making... The bust stared haughtily at me. The best place to... Some of the stuff... Yeah, it was certain... On the head of the statue was a pair of Henri's glasses. Maybe... Empty bottles. It was a battered... A naked... It was a battered... The window looked... Henri's notice... The calendar looked like a child's school project. The desk was covered, and none of it was... It was a hoop. Some of the stuff must have been collected. The CCTV camera watched over the gallery, though it no longer seemed to be recording. I had no reason to waste time looking at the CCTV. The poster was for the... It was a... Henri's poor man would... Nope. I needed a... I was going to talk about that. I found these glasses of Henri's.
Stole or found? Never mind. That might just do it. Come on.
This process is...
God moves and...
Indeed.
Shh! Stobbart, you're supposed...
I tried to tell Nave the truth.
Didn't he believe you?
His faith is in science.
Father?
Yes, my son.
You keep talking about the Gnostics. Who are they?
They are a cult, a warped branch of Christianity that reveres Lucifer as equal to, or perhaps greater.
I can...
The Vatican is the least of your worries. Please...
Last time we met, you said the stolen painting was...
Let me explain. I'm a Dominican, Mr. Stobbart.
Why?
Because heresy is evil.
Okay.
For 1,000 years we have fought against heresy. Indeed, Dominican.
Very.
Now this painting,
Whoa.
because it is filled with Gnostic imagery.
What kind of imagery?
Evil imagery. The Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail.
So you think the painting...
It trails murder in its wake.
And murder is police work, monsieur.
The Ouroboros.
It is a Gnostic symbol. It marks... There are trees illustrated within the Ouroboros. They symbolize knowledge. So the painting must be destroyed to stop this.
Thank you, ladies. Only, please...
Who are these false...
Gnostic saints, not beatified, but they question author, lure the unwary down dark paths, and condemn innocent souls.
You mean like a...
Vade retro satana.
What's the matter?
It is worse than I thought.
What is it? It's just a sketch.
Not just a sketch. The painting.
I wondered if it was something I'd said.
I have to get out of here. Now.
Father Simeon, I forbid you to leave. This...
Don't you understand? A great evil is upon us. The painting is evil. The heretical Gnostics in league with the devil himself.
The devil?
Don't you understand? The tabula veritatis, the tablet of truth. It is real.
Well, well, someone is upset. Pressing your witnesses a little too hard, Inspector Nave?
And you are? This is official police business?
Richard Langham, Interpol, serious art theft. We spoke on the phone, Inspector?
Ah, yes.
What exactly is...
A little invention of mine, Monsieur Langham. It will compute whose blood this is on the floor, and...
Not to worry, Inspector. Perhaps you could move aside? I'm intrigued to see what...
Ah, of course. It is...
Pizza box. It looks like you're...
A Hawaiian? There is a surf killer.
Sorry, Inspector. I mean...
Pizza? Move! Forget the surf shops. Get onto the Italian embassy. This has Mafia written...
Nah, Inspector, if you don't mind, I'd like to speak to your... And in the meantime, perhaps you should try and get your priest back. Madame Collard, Mr. Stobbart, I assume. Can I buy you chaps a coffee?
Langham sounded a little more on the ball. Maybe he'd bring a dose of common sense.
So, Inspector Nave brought me up to speed and told me about you guys.
I can guess what he said. But what's your interest?
I've been tracking a gang of art thieves for some time, and...
But
Nave is worse than useless.
We're flattered.
We all are, or at least trying to. So, maybe we can help each other. I gather you insured the exhibition.
That's right, and we're liable to lose a...
Any leads so far?
Maybe. There's a Russian guy called Madovsky who turns out to be the owner of the painting.
Madovsky?
You know him?
Oligarch, oil, art, aluminium. You need to be careful. Madovsky's dangerous. He kills anyone who gets in his way.
For a trouble with doing deals with cops, there's usually a payback down the line. But I figured that'd be a price worth paying to bring down Madovsky. We found evidence that links Madovsky to the company that installed the security at the gallery.
Interesting.
And one of his men, a guy called JRZEUS, was in Paris on the day after.
Really? We also found a letter from someone called Gainan wanting to buy the painting.
Gainan? The name rings a...
No, we were...
What about the priest?
Ah, the good Father Simeon. Well,
So I gather...
he kept saying La Maledicte.
Perhaps he's right. I'll take leads from anyone, Mr. Stobbart. Coffee's on me. Miss Collard, Mr. Stobbart.
So, George, what?
Interesting. He seems to be on top of things.
I agree.
You know, Nico, this could start getting dangerous.
You think Langham's right about Madovsky?
Well, he appears to be on the ball.
I thought he was...
He was English, Nico. They're all cute to you. Oh, yeah? What about my...
You showed me those long ago, George. Well, I'm off home to write up the story so far.
I have to see a woman about a dog. A stuffed dog, that.
You're talking riddles.
I need to pay Bijou another visit. She's not been complete... Bijou had told me she didn't have anything to do with the business. But Lane said the opposite. One of them was lying.